Welcome back to my channel, everybody. So today I'm going to be working some Keokuk. It's heat treated. This is my first time working Keokuk. So I will be taking my time on it, trying to figure out how it flakes. So I think we're gonna just try to go for a biface today if I can get there. If you guys take a look here, right here, we have some squared off edges. So I got to try to work my way around that. It's a nice flake. I'm just really taking my time with this. Like I said, I'm studying the rock, and this is new for me, so look at that. I just got to figure out how to attack this here. I know I could easily take some flakes going this way, but I'm trying not to lose so much material here. Let's see. There we go. Finally got into it a little bit here. I'm just taking what little experience I have and just kind of, I guess I'm going to try to go along this. This is really nice stuff overall. You know, I kind of want to take my time on it a little bit. Went across there. Just trying to get rid of right here this square edge. So I'm hitting all the low points right now. So it is curved, so I know I have to straighten that out. There we go. So we took care of this edge right here. We still got this to go right here. So so I'm looking for a low spot as far as what I know already. Trying to get rid of cool little flake shot across. Mess with those just to practice with. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this, so I still have to practice notching, and so I'll keep some of these flakes to work on that. Oh, I know I have to take some off of this side, but I need to flatten this out for now. Okay. Take off a little bit here. So I'm really trying to work on making sure my edges are prepared. So if it seems like I'm over abrading, I probably am. Let's go right in here. Probably not yet. Little small flakes. It's a good little practice flake. Run some small flakes. I'm going to try to run some small flakes along this ridge. Just like that. Just going to try to run them halfway for now. It's another one. Cool little flake here, make a little bird point, something like that out of that. Just kind of working my way around it, trying to see what kind of opportunities I can take. So I've been getting a lot of good tips, a lot of help, which is good. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to start my Flint Knapping channel, is because I knew I needed help. And I have good teachers, good instructors, but when they're not around, you know, it's good to have somebody or people that are experienced to kind of chime in here and there and give me some tips. So I'm keeping all these little flakes. Like I said, I want to practice with them. Definitely have to straighten this out. Probably gonna have to lose a lot of this. I could use it to run some flakes for now, but I'm trying not to lose so much material initially. Here we go. Little choppy one here. If I seem hesitant, like I'm not sure what I'm doing, I haven't actually have made too many bifaces. I've been usually flint knapping some glass, been flint knapping a lot of flakes that I had just to practice. So I do have a lot more experience right now pressure flaking. So here we go so far. We're trying to thin it out. We're trying to, you know, flatten it out too. But I'm trying to be real picky. That probably wasn't prepared as good as I would have liked. Or I just didn't hit as good as I would have liked on that one, I guess. So let's go ahead and raise this up a little bit. I'm also trying to practice too, because I have another lesson coming up. And so it'd be nice to be able to make some decent bifaces, you know, prior to me showing up. Kind of seems a little choppy right there. Now, I know you guys work through these so quick, but I'm trying to preserve what I can. I think I'm just going to have to get rid of this big edge right here and bring it into here. I could probably try to run some flakes in the meantime. Little choppy, look at that. I haven't even touched it yet. Gotta beef up this edge. There we go. Like, I'm happy if I honestly can get anything out of these. It's a little bit of a hump right here, if you guys can see that. So there's a hump right here. I'm going to try to get rid of some of it. There we go. Got at it a little bit. Let's go ahead and clean this up. See if I can set up one more platform to run right here. So I'm going to try to run right in here to get some of this. Got some of it. I never fully got around to that corner, so that was just me clean up the sides. All right, got a nice area right here to hit into. We're getting there. So I know I still need to take off this, and I haven't got to it yet. I could try to maybe get to it now. So I did drop a few videos this past week on some knife making. You know, I'm new to flint knapping, but I do have some experience working wood and other materials. So the knife handle part of it that I did make on my previous videos, that wasn't something that was new to me. I just have never made I never made knife handles at all before, but I've made wood, mess with wood. For sure have messed with wood. So I'm just trying to pick and choose kind of raising this side up a little bit. Let's take some a little bit of choppy flakes here. Try to get a little bit of a crunchy. So we're trying to slowly work this edge up. And I mean, I could be going faster, but like I said, little step fracture. It's not too terrible though. You know, this whole learning process is pretty interesting so far. You know, Flint Knapping is not easy, obviously. You guys know that. Finally got to that. Little small flake here. Just what I wanted. They're starting to leveling it off now. There, the center line's starting to come up. I'm not losing too much material, so I'm pretty happy about that. So I think we should spend some more time here. Let's braid. And so we have reached 300 subscribers, and so I'm pretty happy about that. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try to hit into this big bulbous area right here. So just kind of prepared it. Should be able to get it. Kind of hesitant. All right, let's try this again with some conviction here. Got it. Got some of it. There we go. So I still have this step fracture that's right in here. Hopefully you guys can see that. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. I know I need to deal with it soon. But overall, I'm liking this material, so I can actually raise this up a little bit more. So in one of my videos, one of the comments, they said prepare your platforms a little bit better. you know, which I'm assuming to make sure they're on the lower end. Which, yeah, I should be spending a little bit more time on that. So right in here, I could come across, hopefully. Let's see if I got it. So I was trying to take this off right here. That was a nice little strike. Should be able to get right in here. It's a little crunchy. I think I'm starting to understand a little bit on the preparation part of it. So I should be able to run a series here if it's prepared properly. Kind of miss it there. There we go. Sounds better. So here we have this already. You can see that it is straightening out. I'm keeping some of my width and my length. I'm trying not to lose the length. I should be able to run 2 spots in here. See that right here? It's on the low end. It's on the low end. Nice little flake. Could get one more right in here. Hopefully it runs across. Just like that. So this is my first time using Keokuk. I like it a lot. So I'm not even clear if I should be switching boppers at this point. You know, I'm just kind of learning, which is kind of cool because there's quite a few of you out there that said you're learning with me, which is good because I am new, so I'm going through a lot of the same mistakes that you guys are going through. Sometimes little flakes are good. So I'm trying to get ready to set up. If you guys can see that right there. I'm trying to set up to take this off. So I'm kind of raising this up right in here. So I'm going to try to hit behind it slightly. Just beef up that edge. Try to go right in here. Got a little bit of it. There we go. Got some of it off, not all of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can pressure flake some of that out. just quickly, see if I can get to it. Seems to be coming out pretty good. Now I know I could have probably hit it out, but look at that. I just pressure flaked probably 90% of it out. Down in here too. There's not too many of them to mess with right now. Just a little bit. So here we go. Right now we're probably at a 1/2 inch. Still got a long ways to go, but it's looking okay so far. All right, I should be able to run a little bit of series here. So we're thinning out pretty good. Might be time to clean it up. Kind of raise the platform a little bit. It's a little low. We'll try to get rid of this. Some little choppy flakes, not too crazy. There we go. So we almost have a biface, so you guys can see this. I'm not done yet. It's pretty thin. All right, so I just abraded that for a little bit, and now I'm going to go around, I think, at this stage and probably clean up my edge. Maybe run some flakes. I have a smaller bopper that I might use, but right now I'm not sure. Let's see here. Take a small flake here. There you go. I'm trying to go around and clean up my center line a little bit. Gotta remember my angle here. So at this stage, you know, like I said, I'm pretty new to doing a biface. I've only done a handful, and so I'm not exactly sure of the next step. But I think I might go through and kind of straighten this out. Maybe take out some of these little mistakes. Not truly positive. But yeah, let's go around and let's go ahead and just clean up our center line a little bit. I'm just trying to even it out right now. So until I'm ready to figure out what's my next step. All right. So we're kind of working on the shape here. It still has some issues, but it's not horrible. There's our center line. So I have some issues on this side that I want to address. There's a step here. I don't want to go into that directly. There's one here. I'll probably take some of this off. That seemed to work. So I got to address two little steps on either side in the same spot. So I don't think I've ever experienced that yet, but you know, first time for everything. I think I could probably get in right behind it if I prepare it right. So right here, I'm going to try to go right in behind it. Let's see. Got a lot of it. I could probably go this way. Alright, got this side. So I cleared off this side for the most part. Now I got to deal with this. So I'm going to raise my platform. Try to set this up. Let's see. Could probably go in from behind, maybe. A little too aggressive, I'm glad I missed. Alright, got some of it off. Actually, not too bad. I might be able to get into here pressure flaking or indirect. I think I might start moving over to indirect, so let me get set up for that. So I had some comments on asking what I use. I just use a regular belt. It's flexible both ways. And I wrap around like this, and then I go over and grab it on the backside. Just like that. And I don't have to hold it. Keeps it in place for me. So I'm going to attempt to fix some of these mistakes and see what I can do here. Runs good flakes. Pretty nice. So I'm just going through the whole piece and trying to find the low spots. And if they're prepared, I'll hit them. So I'm trying to figure out how these flakes run. That was more parallel, so I just kind of have to figure it out. Okay, so I was a little bit more parallel on the, so instead of tilting up, I was more parallel. Hopefully that will work going forward. Let me ease up on the strike. Okay, nice and easy. I didn't need to be hitting it that hard. So this next part is the part that I'm unsure of in my flint knapping journey, is how to set up this next stage. I'm starting to think about the shape. Just trying to clean it up. There we go. I have a lot of little things going on here that I'm trying to fix. Got a squared off end here. You guys can see that. I'm trying to work out this little area. So if anybody has any helpful tips for this next stage, you know I'd appreciate it. So this side's looking pretty nice. You guys can see right here. Starting to clean up. This one needs some work right in this area. Let's go ahead and try to address some of this. Running little flakes. So I gotta raise this tip a little bit. Little step fracture. It's not too bad. Does not want to go right there. There we go. So I've been a little bit more quieter on this piece. I understand that. I'm still dealing with this area. Besides that, I mean, the piece is looking fairly clean. A couple minor areas. But we'll see how big this piece stays. I still want to get in here. I'm not sure if I can run that. I might be able to. It might go into a step. Look at that. So that was right in here. That was had a nasty little step. So what I did is I kind of hit above it a little bit. Was able to take a lot of that out. I still have this to deal with, and that's going to be tricky for me. All right, so I think I'm gonna raise this up here actually and try to get this piece out. See if I can knock this step fracture out right there. See it right in there? I think it's low enough. I always hate hitting up the piece. Got some of it, not all of it. I think we could give it another go. Let's raise it back up. So I'm trying to hit down into here. And I don't think I'm ready to do it, but we just went for it. Took it out. Happy with that. This is the last one that really bothers me. I think we just go for it. Sounds good to me. Let's kind of beef up that edge. Okay, so here we go. We have a step here. I'm gonna try to go right in behind it. I'll try to get it off. So if you guys can see this, there's our step fracture. That was our last major issue here. Everything else is not horrible. And I think we can start thinking about a blade shape or a point shape. One more to go, actually. There's one right in here. We're gonna try to go, so we have a step right here. I think it's the last major one. We're gonna go through it right there. I think we can go under it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna try to go right under it. Here we go. Gone. Gone. All right, so here we go. I'm pretty happy with this biface. Pretty thin. I think we need to move on to pressure flaking. we're just trying to round it off, like I said. And we're also trying to level it off. Getting closer. So let's take a look at it. It's a little bit longer on this side than it is on this side, so I still want to take it in. We're getting close. I know the cleanup work takes quite a while, and that's why usually everybody separates their videos. And I don't know, I might just keep everything on one, like I've been doing. I know they're a little longer, but I plan on having other videos of me making the knives or the jewelry that I make. I'm gonna start making, at least. Almost blew this ear off here. Kind of did a little bit, but I'm still gonna go in slightly like this here. Towards the end. Just like that. Alright, so I know I've been a little quiet, and if you guys have any time or happen to be liking the videos, you know, feel free to go ahead and like and subscribe if you would like. I plan on having quite a bit of videos coming out. I think I'm shooting for twice a week videos, maybe on Friday, Saturday, but right now I'm not exactly positive yet. So there we have the bottom. It's pretty nice. I do want to bring this in slightly and then come to the point. You know, that did help, but I'm also going to go ahead and Just give it some shape. This side's a little on the lower end, so I'll go ahead and try to get into here. I'm still running flakes and thinning out the back end. Like, the overall shape is important to me. Time to sharpen our tool again. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it as far as being straight and thin. I think we're there. Wasn't able to run those beautiful long flakes as far as for the cleanup part of it, but like I said, I'm a beginner and I'll be happy with this piece overall. So I'm just going to try to do some final cleanup. Just shaping it. If I see anything that looks out of sorts, I will be trying to fix it up. I'll work on the tip after. I'm just going around it right now, cleaning it up, and I'm kind of separating my flakes. Kind of sharpening it too. You know, that's kind of like how it's working for me right now. All right, here we go. That's our overall look so far. Let's do a final sharpening, and then let's call this one a done deal. Little flakes are coming off, creating some serrations on it. This back ear is a little high. So we got to kind of knock it down a little bit. So this back ear was high, so now I got to kind of fix this area. I had to knock it off a little bit if I wanted to level it out. Get that on camera, my bad. All right, we are definitely getting there. I'll show you guys a tip in a little bit. It's looking pretty good. right, I think we are done. So here we go. It's about the size of my hand. It's pretty straight. I'd be happy with that, considering not bad right there either. All right, let's get our trusty tape measure out. So here's my finished point today. Keokuk heat treated. And let's go ahead and see what we got here. We're looking at 4 1/4. I'd say about that's a 1 3/4. And we are looking at our widest area 3/8. So 3/8. So let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments, and please like, please subscribe. Here we go. Have a great day.